So following the Elimination Chamber, we had a lot of questions coming into this episode of Smackdown. We had questions regarding Cody Rhodes, what his whole address was going to be towards John Cena, what Bianca Belair and Naomi, that whole situation with Jade Cargill, and tonight we had the return of Randy Orton. But before I get into that, let's talk about the main event real quick, which was LA Knight against Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. So going into this, I kind of figured that LA Knight was going to win the US Championship back from Nakamura, because Nakamura has done fuck all with the United States Championship. He really hasn't done anything as far as defending it, as far as even promoting it. So I kind of figured that, LA Knight was going to come in here and win back the United States Championship, get a massive pop as he wins it back, and head into WrestleMania as the new United States Champion. So again, I'm just left questioning myself as to why LA Knight lost in the first place at Survivor Series. I think it was why he even lost at that PLE, and he should have just kept the title, kept it all this time, and walked into WrestleMania as the champ. So the main strong points of this entire show were the promos, were the segments. So as far as that goes, let's talk about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came out here, a serious Cody Rhodes, no jiving with the crowd tonight. Usually he does his whoa at the top of the ramp with everybody. Tonight he came out super serious. He had a real nice shiner, a black eye. I think his left eye was all bruised and damaged from Saturday night, obviously from Travis Scott, from John Cena. He came out here, he talked about how John Cena, for so many years coming out here in a brightly colored shirt that says never give up, how he essentially just gave up. He said that he rode with John Cena for 2 years straight to try to soak up some information from John Cena. He asked the question why John Cena would do this, and he said that whatever the case is, there's no justification for what John Cena did to him and what John Cena did to these people as far as turning their backs on everybody this past Saturday night. He shared a story from WrestleMania 40 where John Cena, once Cody won the title, told him that every single day that title gets a little bit heavier. And he said that tonight, when he holds up this title, he's holding it up like it's lightweight. He says if John Cena wants some, then come get some. Obviously, a play onto what John Cena used to say back in the day. If you want some, come get some. Like I said, a very serious Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came out here, no bullshit, just came out here and addressed John Cena. And this is the Cody Rhodes, like I said, that we need to see more of. I'm not saying that Cody Rhodes needs to be like this all the time, but obviously, when we see this side of Cody Rhodes, it's very refreshing. No bullshit, like I said, comes out here, addresses what he needs to address, and gets out of there. So amazing promo work by Cody Rhodes. And as far as some other promo work that we saw on this show, we saw Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair this entire week has negated the fact, whenever it's brought up the Jade situation, she's kind of almost ignored it because she doesn't want to bring it up. And she said that, tonight she came out, she's tried to text Naomi and Jade, but neither of them have answered their phones. She said that, it's a messy situation because she loves both of them, right? Naomi's her best friend, and Jade Cargill was obviously her tag team partner. She called out Naomi to the ring because she needs to find some answers. She says, I know, Naomi, you're back there. I need you to come out to the ring so we can, try to figure this out. And she comes out. Naomi does come out here. And right off the bat, Bianca asked her, are you responsible? Did you attack Jade Cargill? And Naomi essentially deflects this question, just refuses to answer. Talks about how Bianca and Naomi are such good friends, and how Naomi stepped in and helped Bianca when Jade got attacked. Bianca is no fool. She's literally telling her, you need to answer me. This is a simple yes or no question. And it takes a lot to get this out of Naomi, but eventually she caves. She says that she attacked Jade Cargill. She said that she just wanted to be closer to Bianca Belair. She wanted what Jade and Bianca have. She wanted that for both Naomi and Bianca. She said that Jade latched onto Bianca and was weighing her down and was using her, was riding her coattails to the top. And Bianca, obviously distraught. You could hear it in these women's voices. They're very emotional as everything is going down. Bianca goes up to the entrance ramp and is leaving. And, as she's leaving, you see Naomi in the background. She's, yelling how, I did this for you. I was trying to help you out. I did this for you, Bianca. And then she says to Bianca, you ungrateful bitch. And then Bianca, you could see that emotion from her crying turn into anger as she turns around. And in the Minitron in the background, you see Jade Cargill emerge from an SUV, make her way out to the ring. She's also wearing like this bloody like dress type thing, very I guess symbolic for what, you know, occurred to her many months ago. She comes out here, just stares at Bianca for like 2 seconds. Bianca gives her the okay. She goes out, she attacks Naomi and lays her out. So my question is, you know, where are we going as far as Naomi, Bianca, and Jade? Does Naomi come back eventually and, you know, team up with a faction to get back at Jade and Bianca? Does she interfere at Bianca's match at WrestleMania? Do Jade and Bianca even team at this point? You know what I mean? So it's very interesting where this is all going down. And like I said, this was a very, very good segment. I think for me, probably either segment of the night here tonight between Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. So as I said before, Randy Orton was also here making his return to SmackDown. He took, you know, all the time to soak in this entire crowd. You could really tell that this means a lot to Randy Orton being in front of this much people, you know, in these twilight years of his career. Came out here and addressed Kevin Owens, that Kevin Owens is a jealous man, that he was, you know, extremely jealous of Sami Zayn, how he's become such a massive star compared to Kevin Owens, how Cody Rhodes has gold around his waist and he was jealous of that. He said that, you know, when he came out and RKO'd Kevin Owens at the Elimination Chamber, normally that would be enough to satisfy Randy Orton, but he said that something came over him that he hasn't felt for a decade. He said that voices came over him, and that's when he wanted to hit the punt kick, but eventually he, you know, was blocked from doing that from the security guards. But he says that he essentially hinted at the fact that, you know, it's coming. This punt kick, it's coming towards Kevin Owens. And obviously, I think you can add 1 and 1 together. That's going to happen at WrestleMania. They're going to build towards that punt kick at WrestleMania. So don't be surprised if you see Randy Orton hit that punt kick at WrestleMania. He also mentioned John Cena in passing, sort of mentioning how John Cena has always been at the top of this professional wrestling game, and now he's at the bottom, at the rock bottom, which again, like we saw with Punk earlier this week on Raw, is kind of I think a foreshadowing of where they could go, because as much as Punk, I think, could take the title off of Cena whenever Cena wins it, I think Randy could be the guy that has Cena's last match. So, you know, just look out for that as well. But as far as WrestleMania, one match that we have to address is Drew McIntyre against Damian Priest. So tonight they shot a bunch of angles where Drew McIntyre came into the arena, attacked Priest. Then Drew McIntyre had a match against Jimmy Uso again, which is really bizarre. I thought we were past this. Drew McIntyre obviously won, because if he did not win tonight, it would just be a lost cause. But Damian Priest came out essentially afterwards and attacked McIntyre. So now we can kind of see where this is going. McIntyre and Priest at WrestleMania, which for McIntyre's sake is kind of disappointing, because no disrespect, like I said, to Priest, but for a guy that had such a hot 2024, to have this match be your WrestleMania match is kind of underwhelming. You know what I mean? So again, I don't know what they're going to do as far as to build this. What they're not doing is adding some intrigue to Tiffany and Charlotte. That is literally as uncreative as it gets. I felt, you know, it wasn't even worth mentioning, but I will just mention how I'm just not interested in that WrestleMania match at all. And to end it off on this note, we also had Solo Sikoa against Braun Strowman in a relatively nothing match. What was interesting was the post-match stuff. So Tama Tonga came out here during this match, interfered, and this eventually brought out Jacob Fatu, who, by the way, got a massive pop. You know, Jacob Fatu, they played his music to a massive pop. He came out here. Strowman and Fatu brawled around ringside and around the crowd. Eventually, this led to them brawling on a production set, you know, the production equipment that they have there. And Strowman chokeslammed Fatu onto 2 tables that were set up on the ground, and you know, that's how we ended off the segment with Fatu. You know, he got up afterwards, and they showed that, you know, Fatu, he got up and he's already up and everything. But my question is, we're so close to WrestleMania. I don't know why they're wasting their time doing Strowman against Fatu when we've already seen that. So like I said, I don't know why Strowman and Fatu is being pushed right now rather than Fatu and Sikoa at WrestleMania. But let me know what you guys think of SmackDown here tonight. Let me know what you guys thought of the promos, of Cody's promo, of the Bianca, Jade, Naomi stuff, of Randy. Let me know what you guys think down below. And until next time, I will see y'all later.